on holiday if you're in the UK. Excuse me. What a get back to vacationing. And here we are, and we're live.
Yep.
John, since I know you're so interested in the math, we're 65%, almost 66% to breathable oxygen, and everything is moving along. We need larvae and hive hive multiple butterflies.
Well, I got at least one uncommon larvae, so
I'm going to procedural rec today, and I don't know if you guys want to go with me, but that's where I'm headed.
ooh, that's nice stuff in there. I'm gonna have to come back up here.
What did you
Um,
get?
Up on top of the hill above us. Well, not directly above us. To the south, there where that white tree is
Yeah.
at the top of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's three chests sticking out of the ground now that have lots of good stuff in them. So I'm gonna come back, empty my pockets, and then go back and empty those
Dog,
chests out.
dog is walk. Coffee's made. Now watching your lot. You lot. Yeah. Good morning, Darlene.
Morning, Darlene.
Morning.
I I have Country Lady and Big Dave with me this morning, and we're working to improve our planet before the moon's update, which drops tomorrow. And we might be a little late tomorrow because depending upon how long it takes to download the moon's update.
I would also strongly suggest take a double save tonight,
Yeah.
just in case the moon's update breaks the game.
Like I said, Dave, that may or may not happen. Tonight's going to be busy. Tomorrow after we get through is going to be busy because once I get through here today, I'm going back to the junkyard because I found a navigation radio for a Toyota Prius, and this car is so new that the parts don't come up in the junkyard as quick as I would like for them to. I was actually shocked, and I didn't buy it yesterday, and I wished I had.
I'm more surprised that there's more than one person in Texas that drives a Prius.
Huh.
It's almost like I hang a sign on the back of it that says, I'm going too slow, just pass me. Everybody passes me. Now, I drive the speed limit, and Texans aren't into that
No,
at all.
I remember
None.
that from my trips down to
Oh,
Texas. Is
stupid amounts of speeding going on here.
okay.
Where are our drills at?
They are to the north of the base.
I don't have a compass. I need to get a
Okay.
compass.
You need one.
You need one. I mean, I can tell you that they are at 388 by 167 by negative 87.
And there's one in the super alloy area down in the crater. And there's.
Well, I think she was talking the tier 4 drills, right?
Oh, you mean
Right.
those? Those are down here in this valley, right beyond the base. If you're flying what would be north, but you don't have a compass,
I'm trying to build one real quick.
not just quick, but right quick. And country lady, I can bother you about your southern accent because I have one too.
I know. When I listen to myself back on these videos, I'm like, do I really sound like that? Yes, I do.
I sang a solo in Handel's Messiah when I was a senior in high school, and hearing that back, I wanted to crawl under the desk. Everybody else thought it was fine. I thought it sounded like 1,000 bad cats screaming. So.
Okay, got that stuff.
Yeah, and I got some of it too.
I thought there was stuff missing.
Yes. Yes, I stole it out
I was
from
like,
under
where'd
you.
all the I was like, where'd all the good stuff go?
I took it. I think, now this is just me, that we need to build this platform a little farther out. I keep thinking I'm going to fall.
What do you mean?
The back edge of it, as I'm flying up on it.
Oh, like back into the hill
Yeah.
side? Yeah. Yes.
Well, and
You can do that.
that's in between my ears. I mean, don't do it on my account.
How are we on power before I put this drill down here?
Oh, come on, knock a power out. You work for the power company. Have a little fun. Live a
We
little.
got 462 kilowatts free, so you should be good.
I'm just adding 2.
Rocket engines. We have a ton
There we go.
of rocket engines.
And that was how I knew something was missing. I created a tree seeds box.
Yeah, I saw it.
Explosive.
Oh, hydration low. Go drink.
Yeah, don't die right off. We just started streaming.
Wouldn't be the first time.
We've all done it. We can sit here and talk about
Yep.
watching Joro turn into a crate on one of our playthroughs. Come around the corner, blip, didn't even get through the door. I will say, though, Joro's base building, that guy really builds a nice base. And I'm not just saying that because he's listening, because I know he's listening.
All right. Pressure is rolling down.
Good. Food.
Shaman says, greeting, morning weirdos. Who is
Morning,
she calling weird? Have you
Yeah, I
looked,
always thought the California people were weird.
yeah, have you looked in the mirror lately? I mean, just saying.
$2.
I know there's explosives around here somewhere, but I am not finding it.
Down at the end on the left.
Down at the end on the left, and I'm still not seeing it. Flowers, fabric, quartz.
Oh no, that's right. I moved it. Sorry.
He hit it from
Down at
himself.
this end on left.
Yeah. You were just trying to make me look bad on stream.
I would never do that to you, Johnny.
Yeah. You know, the Army and the Air Force have a natural affinity to fight one another just because.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I always got a lot of stick from the other services for being in the Air Force, but I also got treated better overall being in the Air Force. Takes one to know one. Definitely applies to me as far as being weird. I am going to a procedural wreck. If any of you want to go, you're welcome.
Yeah,
Oh,
just expanding the platform for you. And then
hold on 1 second.
I'll
Let me.
be right there.
You
Okay.
didn't have to do that. I could have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, much nicer. I always felt like I was going to fall in that chasm. Miss by just this much. Oh, look at you. Now you're just showing off.
Oh no, now we're gonna build a ramp down to the launch tower.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Do we have the no, not that. Yes, we do have the slope foundations. Boy, those are expensive.
Are they?
Yeah, they're two
2 iron.
iron.
Oh, 2 iron. Okay, I better
Oh.
grab back the iron.
Yep.
There we go.
John said his holiday is going great, very relaxing.
That's good.
We
Here.
have a farm in the courtyard. Still got some flowers up here, but he's put the beehives in strategic places so we don't have an overage of bees.
Especially since I noticed that they look like wasps and not bees.
They do.
Yes, they do. And there's the teleporter. I bet we only have the stuff for one, but you need two.
2 pulsar quartz, an obsidian, zeolite, osmium, and a super alloy rod. There we go.
Shaman,
Get down to launch platform is so much easier now.
it's Sunday. No work on Sunday. Well, I'm not worried about that transporter really if we've only got one, but I'm a proponent of
Okay, there you go. Check her out.
look at that.
Now, you do have to jump up when you come back, but
Almost like he knows what he's doing. Oh well, I was hopeful that was going to let me climb. Oh nope, couldn't make it.
Nice.
Missed it.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks very good.
Yep.
Well, now I'm going to the procedural wreck.
I'm just gonna drop this iron off, and then I'll be right there.
Do you have enough food there, country lady?
I have 2 beans,
I have
but I
5.
probably need to. Oh.
I'm such a fatalist. I don't leave the base unless I got 5 water and 5 food of some kind on me.
There we go. 4 beans, 4 water, 3 oxygen.
I've only got 2 oxygen.
So, there I.
But I have the stuff for habitat. So oh lordy, clearly I'm not awake yet, but also yay.
And I have 5 days off next weekend. I'm so looking forward to that.
You guys are just outside. Oh, there we go. Someone just rendered in for me. I was like, you guys are just outside my render distance.
Now, I don't know if everyone knows, I ordered a new video card. And it sat here in the local the local UPS for a day or so, and then it went to California. They're telling me it's going to get here by next Friday, and I expected to have it last Thursday. So, to say that I'm not happy is an understatement. That I've spent, right at $400 odd and wanted to have it before that I left on my little excursion. And now I'm going to have to wait until I get back. Makes me very angry. makes me want to cuss. Oh darn. Oh darn. Big Dave must have the
Yeah.
better jetpack than us. He flew by us like we were sitting in reverse.
I was just thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah. Well, it is Big Dave, you know.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot you had to blow your way in.
Yeah. All right, stand back. Fixing to get good. Oh, and then it went all the way to the
Fire in the
bottom.
hole.
Yep.
Fire in the hole.
Dang, my nefarious plan has been thwarted. Did it? Yes, it opened up. Yay! Crystal was talking about that #1 torch yesterday, about it being kind of a stinker, and I unfortunately have to agree with her. Okay. Oh, didn't bring a not a fuse, but a flare. Didn't bring a flare at all to mark where the exit's at. Am I carrying anything that I would throw down?
I have an iron and 2 sulfur on me.
I have a mushroom that I'm fixing to
There you go.
drop.
A flare.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not a flare, but it'll do the job.
It glows.
And remember, F4 will get your backside out of a crack.
Yep.
Other than the super alloy, that was kind of a stinker.
Do we need the blueprint chips anymore or no?
You need them only because that's the way they update the game. There's no more that can be decoded, but with the new update coming on, we might actually get things that we might not have gotten because we have extra
Gotcha.
blueprints. I mean, do with that information what you will.
Okay. Okay, taking everything if I find something later. That we need.
Johnny Watch Country Lady. She's like the Energizer Bunny in those ships.
Oh, yes, he
That's-
had a message for you when we were playing. He was trying to follow me through one of the ships, and he was forever getting lost. Because he stopped for something, and I just keep going.
So you just left your family to hang out and drive is what you're saying.
Yeah. Where are you, Johnny? Here's some big chest in here.
Yeah, this is the
I'm
good
just going
ones.
to look.
This is the good ones.
I'm just going to look. I'll let you get those, what you can carry for the stream.
You're far too good to me. Thank you.
Mhm.
I've got 2 more spots, so anything else that's in there you may pick up.
Okay, there's another one right there.
There's another.
Did you get this?
Oh,
Up there.
duh. Brains was dynamite. I wouldn't have enough to blow my nose. If you were having a choice, Dave, osmium rod or explosive powder,
Ooh, good question.
I
I
think
have
I can
room.
pick up both of them
Yeah.
now because I just dumped a bunch of iron
Yeah.
out of my inventory into a big chest. So that answered that.
Yeah.
And I still have some room. If there's anything else. Nothing
Did
that
you go
way.
upstairs, or have you been upstairs yet?
Have walked up them and didn't really do anything. Oh, I did get that one. I lied to you.
Oh, do you want the refrigerator? We can deconstruct it and get the chip.
Well, countertop as well. Chip for that. Chip for the faucet.
And there's the refrigerator.
Yeah, grab fridge. And I got the big table already.
You got
so
that big table already? Okay.
that.
I want this door to open.
Yeah, we don't have fusion cell to do that.
That's a shame.
We get everything out
And
of here.
whoever put this osmium down here as a marker, you did good.
You're welcome.
But there's also that mushroom there if anybody's starving absolutely to death. I'm going to have to go make another torch because this one, you almost have to strike a match and see if it's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Are
you
you
come
still
out here and
inside
it's...
the? Yeah. Are you still inside the ship, Johnny?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay. Oh yes, you're going through the area I'd gone through already. So.
Well, there's a bunch of super alloy.
Oh, I didn't go down those stairs. Yeah,
No.
I left super alloy behind because we didn't really need it anymore.
I was going to tell you, Johnny, to empty your rocks, but then you knew Shaman would take it the wrong way. Oh, okay. John, I need all the help I can get. You know how scatterbrained I am. Breadcrumbs, expensive breadcrumbs. She's not wrong.
Butterflies.
For as much as I wouldn't, I think I'm going to pick that and that up. And I could have made a habitat outside and didn't. So I think I'm going to go and accomplish that.
Ooh, just got your 1200% tree.
Nice.
I think there is a launch platform over here somewhere. The only time I've seen it is before the trees grow up. There it is. Oh, and there's a tree growing right through the middle of it. All right, I'm going to do something maybe a little smart. I'm going to put up a beacon. If I have the stuff. Titanium, silicone, aluminum. I am not lying when I say you got to strike a match and see if this darn torch is lit. Nah, John, that's not too bad in the gutter gang terms. Or maybe I'm not awake enough yet to care. Yeah.
Do you know where the platform is with the arches and all that?
Platform with the arches.
Like with the dome
Yes.
thing. It's just to the south of where you are. If you come over here, I guess where I'm standing, if you look on the map,
I don't have a map, Chip.
there's aluminum, titanium, silicone.
Yep. I have to admit the osmium area is quite lit up. And those white trees are most impressive.
They're cool.
Do I have any room? Yes, I do. Here I am flying along like I've got room enough to get stuff out of a crate.
I was doing the same thing, John.
I just found the first nitrogen cartridge, I think.
Yep.
And I was going to build a beacon, but I don't have the stuff. Darn it.
Oh, I found a green chest.
Hey.
Oh God, what do I get rid of? Okay, zeolite, you can go. Closer quartz, you come.
For as much as I thought I had water, well, it doesn't matter. I've got a water filter because some generous soul made it.
Effigy.
Sounds
Yes,
like
thank you for that.
Pump is packing up, or the water carrier is empty. Oh, no water is a bad thing, John.
That. Oh,
there's
all.
Dave.
Behind? Yeah.
Look at the map and see where I'm at, because there's a ton of technical debris in here, but I can't get it. I want somebody to know where it's at.
Okay, I see where it is. I'll come back and get it.
Yeah, you're good as gold.
I know we got a box of super alloy, but there's super alloy rod here, and it's like, what do I get?
Get super alloy rod, because if nothing else, you can deconstruct it.
Yep. Well, I'll just drink this water. And there. Okay. Boom. Now I gotta go home.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Come on, drink the water. Drink. Pain in the butt.
In there. Chip in there. Lots of explosives in there. Okay, I'll have to get back with that. Other thing that would be nice is if they put in a microchip that would allow you to see where your cohabitants are on the compass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, I'm going to have to go
Oh.
home and empty all this out and come back
Let's-
because there's just too much good stuff over here.
Yep.
Oh, I have a methane cartridge I picked up somewhere.
I'm sure we can use it.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't use it right now. We'll definitely be using it in a bit. As I seem to remember,
don't-
I go through a lot of math.
Oh, we do have a chest for that, don't we?
Yep. The math chest.
Yeah, after you got off yesterday, we came and cooked meth. So
Okay. I admit that to everybody.
country lady, I'm going to admit
Yes.
something here in front of God and everybody. I am so square my corners are sharp. If they legalized marijuana tomorrow, even for as much pain as I am in, I wouldn't do it unless it was in pill form. I've had substance abuse problems in my past and just went, nope, not doing it. I'm not lying when I tell you I'm square. I'm right out of high button shoes. You know, I'm pretty conservative if you want to know the truth. Let me see if I can go back up the platform now.
Yay, we got surfboards again.
That ramp up from the
Yep.
launch platform, that's pretty sweet once you get it right. I honestly think, Shaman, this game, Humble, is more colorful than Prime. I really think this has a lot more flair to it, and it's not often that a sequel is better than the original, but I have to admit, I think this one is.
I agree.
Yep.
And this is the only game I've ever seen that had like containers and storage in it that everybody could get in the storage container and put stuff in or out and it just work. But most of them aren't programmed enough to. And I would love to know how they do that, but and should we tell Joro that this game is made by the French? He might not ever play anymore.
I mean, they are his countrymen, so
Oh, he's off checking his water right now. Yeah. No, he was actually there when you said that. Should write a song. I wish I was a Frenchman.
Yep.
He'd probably stop watching. I think Roger Whittaker, and that really is going to date me, has a song that I wish I was a rich man. I could,
Yep.
you could twist the words.
You could
to
change that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could twist it a bit. Yep.
Yeah. That Roger Whittaker, beautiful voice. I had friends that were listening to him when I was a teenager, and I picked up on him, and I've got quite a few of his albums. That guy is way talented.
I don't know if I've ever listened to his music. I'll have to look it up.
Wow. Beautiful voice that man has. And it's not like I have a thing for him or anything, if you know what I mean, but it was just one of those things. I was into classical music before I was into classic rock.
Yep.
What else have I got in here that I need? Fuse. I know there's a fuse around here somewhere. I was standing right in front of it. Do we have nitrogen, or I know we got methane?
Yeah, there's nitro right beside it.
Yeah, John Hemingway or Shaman says, very beautiful voice, so rich and smooth. Yes. I actually saw him live in concert. Gosh, this is before I went in the military, so I was at least younger than 22, somewhere between 19 and 22. I hate it when my mind drops into neutral like that.
This way. Yeah. See chest up here. What's in fuse?
Everybody's concentrating.
Beam rod. Leave the rest.
I don't really need 3 water. Why am I getting water? I've got a water filter that was so graciously provided to me by another player who shall remain nameless.
Yeah.
I can't get drones yet. It's at 45 GTI and we're only at 28, Doug.
Yeah.
By the way, it's the pump. Oh, John, I'm sorry to hear that. Is that on your caravan or on the campsite? I'm going to go back toward the procedural wreck.
Yep.
And pick up stuff.
Yep.
And
Well,
drink.
I got the tech stuff out of that one area that you showed me on the map.
Okay, good deal.
So, yeah, I might have left some things like super alloys or sulfurs behind, but otherwise I think I got everything.
John, I hate to hear that. It's not a holiday if your equipment's breaking.
No.
Because that's a pain in the arse all of its own. Glad you will listen to some Whittaker today. That will be enjoyable. Caravan going to be 20 pounds for a new one.
Ooh.
I think if my conversion skills in my head are good enough, that's about 35 odd American dollars. Does anybody... How much cobalt do we have?
I think at least half a locker full.
Because I've got some here that I'm just tempted all to hell just to throw out. Because,
Or turn into oxygen canisters.
well, now, that's a thought. I would have to come up with a crafter. I'm going to pull one of Mayhem's tricks. I'm putting a locker in here, and I'm going to put most of the stuff out of this drill because I really want it getting oxygen or iron.
Yep.
I now have enough for a habitat.
Oh, we got enough pulsar quartz and putting a second fusion reactor in.
That's a good play, as far as I'm concerned.
Look at that. We are no longer super alloyed poor.
We're actually at
Hey.
mistake. Getting a step from her short legs. All I can say is, John, remember, she's sitting right beside you. If she don't like it that you just called her short, she might beat you with her tablet. We cannot make fusion cells, can we?
Nope. I checked that
Yeah.
before I put the fusion reactor up. I was like, before I commit this thing, I better make sure.
Smart play.
Okay, so we got production multiplier, pressure, plant, oxygen, heat.
While we're out here being loot goblins, we might also think about what we're going to do to get the numbers moving again. She has a long body and short legs. She also has a wacky husband that we're aware of. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, John.
And if John goes suddenly quiet for a couple minutes, we know his wife hit him with the frying pan.
Only a little.
Yep.
I can call her Yogi the bear. Oh, that's so wrong. That is
Yep.
so wrong. And yes, I laughed. I meant to get another torch, and I didn't.
I forgot to.
Do you think we need another squash seed?
No.
Okay, me and you thought the same way. She's facing the opposite way. She can't see.
Oh, he's so naive.
He's gonna whack him with a frying pan or something.
Yep.
Yeah, women have eyes in the back of their head.
Uh-huh.
Leastways my mom did.
We're having an earthquake.
Oh, I just launched a rocket.
Big.
I thought you were talking in real life.
No. I'm sorry. Do we need explosives at all? No.
No, I mean, we got lockers
No,
almost
I've got 5
full
of
of
them
them.
on me that I didn't need to bring this go round.
Yeah,
Since
we
the
got
door was already open. But some dummy, I don't know who,
see. Need.
and frying pans are effective as a frisbee. Do you know this from experience, or did you play a lot of frisbee as a kid? I mean, have to ask. Okay. Do I have? I've got 3 more spaces. That's flowers. Lerma might come in handy later. That's empty. And there's not one on that side of the room.
I wish when you flew off a cliff you would keep your altitude, not just plummet.
Yeah.
I got bad news for you. It ain't that way. Five husbands later, we have shaman's answer. Yeah, shaman's so nice and sweet, you would never think of her flying a frying pan. But maybe she has. Has talents we hadn't thought of. The world? I'm having CSS again. Can't see.
Pressure's rolling good. Oxygen.
Yeah, I just put
Heat
a
or not.
pressure multiplier or the machine multiplier on the 4 drills that are out there, and I put 2 pressure multipliers in them, so there's room for 1 more when we get it. Let's find one.
Okay.
Plants. I'm gonna put.
We don't have. What are the fuses? Heat's not really moving either, but we already have a thing out there.
Yeah.
Flying friends.
Well, we got
don't toss
3
it by the
plant
handle. Hold the pen
multipliers.
and use a good strong flick. It tells me you have powerful wrist. But you did say you played tennis in your youth, so I can kind of see that. I'm walking around here looking in crates
We're
like I've
obsidian.
actually got room.
Mm-mm.
Somebody's already been here. There's a habitat here.
Yep.
Is that a pulsar quartz?
It's blue.
Well, I was hopeful that it was just changing colors in the
Possibly.
sky.
Maybe. Or no, that's more than one. That's gonna be.
That's obsidian or
Yeah.
osmium.
And
Yeah.
Glowing
what
blue.
sulfur?
Yeah.
We don't really need that, do we?
Not really.
My kingdom for a drone.
I know, it makes such a difference.
But if we had only one drone, we'd be working him to death. He'd go on strike.
I keep flying over to the dust area hoping the vine is there. It's not.
Uh-huh.
Grow vine. Really?
Tennis and years of actual frisbee playing. It was my big deal in town. It was a big deal in my town. I never caught on to the whole frisbee thing. I mean, plus I will admit to anybody that asks, I was uncoordinated as a three-legged goose, and I still am. If it takes coordination, like my dad, I got a bolo paddle. I was 9-ish, as I remember it, and I couldn't get that thing to do a thing. My dad was 39, picked the darn thing up and started just whizzing it. The first time I went roller skating, I was awful. And you should be the first time. And there my dad was skating around like, nobody's business. However, I will say, I admired my dad so much I followed in his footsteps. And I didn't retire from the military like he did, but I think I did somewhat better than he did at some points. Okay, O2 is right over here. You just need to get this.
So I put a plant multiplier up in the courtyard that will boost all our gardens as we expand the outdoor garden.
I know that we have honey and we're having beans, and we need to set up an autocraft or someplace and put those close together and start getting high quality food going. And I think we actually have enough for that we could do an autocrafter.
I don't know if we really have enough honey. I mean, we have to keep going up and getting it.
Yeah, you would have to one at a time it, but food's just so good that.
I was trying to find some more obsidian.
Yeah, because I used it all up.
Yeah, to put a tier 2 optimizer on the heaters, but I am not finding any.
We had tournaments and built obstacle courses with boxes and hula hoops taped to lawn chairs. Small town kid Olympics. Where is the uranium? I've walked around here 3 times, and I'm sure the good people sitting in chat are going, well, the uranium's right there, you idge. There it is.
Yep, I was about to stand in front of it and jump up and down.
You were going to press number 3 and dance in front of it. I know what you were doing.
Uh-huh.
You didn't think I knew. I've had a lot of one-way boomerangs. I could never get them to come back. Yeah, I was not sports-minded at all. I tried to play football, flag football with kids one time at school, about the 5th or 6th grade. It didn't go well. And it's funny, being from Knoxville, everybody thinks, oh, well, you're from Knoxville, you're from University of Tennessee. No, I'm not. Haven't been in years. I grew up at a time when you could bet against the University of Tennessee and make more money. I have to step away from the keyboard for a second, or I'm going to have a migraine. It won't quit.
Oh, I just pulled a Johnny and dumped everything into the box.
What are you mumbling about?
Oh, I clicked the wrong button and I dumped my entire inventory into the food box instead of just control clicking to move the beans over.
You pulled a Johnny. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I pulled a Johnny. Yeah, pulled a Johnny. Well, we are finally up to pascals in the pressure.
Wow.
We're at 1.17. 12 away from tier 3 ore extractors.
Those are the
please.
real good ones.
Yes, please. We can actually get obsidian because I'm not finding any of it here.
Yeah, I couldn't find either.
There's not much on the ground.
Yeah.
I put
I'm
all the
stuck in
food.
stupid cave.
Okay, we're about to get tier 3 tree spreaders.
Now I need to fly outside and drink water.
I need to get out of stupid cave.
It's not just any cave. It's a stupid cave.
I did it. Okay.
Yay! We're proud of you.
Hate the lava cave. I get lost every time I go in there.
Boomerangs are hard. You just have to get the right angle. It's a pain. Once you get it, it's okay. Frisbee is much more fun because it's with another person. Yeah. What are you needing obsidian or osmium?
Obsidian.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was hunting. I'll bet you the low-hanging fruit's already been gotten off the ground.
Yeah, I think I probably had picked up a lot of that previously. So.
Yeah, I can't find any over here.
Yeah, that red stuff, don't touch it.
Mm-hmm. Hot.
Yeah, hot.
It is.
Ooh. I just found something. Well, all it is a blueprint, but... And I found obsidian.
You did find some?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you have the screen going, but...
I do.
When we get tier 3 drills, that's one that we should make.
Oop, yep, I just sizzled. Oops.
Did you die altogether, or is
No.
it just a flesh wound?
It's just a flesh wound. Sounded like putting the steak on the grill.
Yep. All right, I'm full as a tick.
You had better luck than me. I could not find any.
Hey, we're we have oxygen.
Yay!
I just noticed.
Oh, yay.
I just got to get back to where there's some water so I can not thirst to death. Oh, come on, you pain in the butt. I have 6 pieces of osmium, or obsidian. Hope that's enough, because there wasn't any more laying around there.
That will give 2 machine optimizers.
Okay. I'm coming. This backpack will only fly so fast. The only other place I've ever seen it in this game is these big arches that are back here going toward the volcanic field and the sulfur field. Sometimes those have had some on the top of them, but you really have to work to get to them.
I found one of them. Oh, and now a stupid storm and I can't see anything.
Stop the pump rattling for now. It was doing my brain cell in. I turned it off. Only one brain cell, John? I figured since you were on on holiday that you might have developed another brain cell. Yeah, Doug, I can honestly say I've seen pictures of my mother on her dad's farm in East Tennessee, and if you don't know anything about East Tennessee, pretty hilly. And yeah, standing pretty much the corn and everything going up the side of the hill. And I'm a city boy. I always have been. All right, I'm dropping obsidian in the obsidian. Oh no, I've got 7. I've got more than that even.
There you go.
Nice. Heading back soon.
Are you putting super alloy rods someplace different?
No, I've just used them all.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I knew what was going on. if. We've got almost a full locker of fertilizer.
Yep.
I just put some more in there. Where did we put the food seeds at?
Just inside the door of the courtyard.
And I was
So
just
upstairs. Yep.
And I was just up there. I think my old PS3 controller is trying to lay down and die on me.
I found a green. Oh no, it's not. Yes, it is grain chest. Yay.
Flowers, flowers, flowers. I am going to see if I can make a auto crafter to start getting some high quality food on the go. 2 osmium and a super alloy rod. And I was doing it backwards. You still need 2 osmium, idiot. Now if I can get over here and get the super alloy rod before Dave.
I think I have another one on me.
Yes.
Trying to get to water really quick.
The only bad thing about where you've got the beehives is it might not. No, it
From
worked.
Sentinel Corp. We kindly recommend that you should not, under any circumstance, use Sentinel Corp technology to communicate with outside human ships or corporations. Any breach of contract will result in increase in sentence and extraction time. Jag off, Sentinel Corp.
Yeah, they're buzz killers, party stoppers. We now have high quality food being made upstairs.
All right. Put it up away.
It's just not going anyplace.
Okay, Johnny,
Yes,
you doing anything?
standing here collecting water, so we'll have it. What are you doing?
Okay, once you come back inside, check out the command center.
Nope, can't do it. Not going to. Can't make me.
Fine, I'm good. Fine, I'm good. Tear it all down. I'm gonna throw it into the recycling machine.
God, such
Whoa.
a
Wow.
hard ass. He used walls.
He did use walls.
Wow. Okay.
That was good.
I don't know. Country lady, I think me and you were walking on one another.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's my fault totally. Told you I was a clumsy oaf. And we're into fish.
Yay.
We have enough rocket engines that I'm going to make sure everything has 5 of terraformation rockets.
Yep.
And I know the asteroid attraction and the magnetic rockets. I know those right off the top of my head. You're even putting doors to the control room.
I know. Let's go. Let's go.
It's cool, but I think it's a little much. But that's just me. Press on with pride. Do not remove them on my account.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, yeah, that's typical Air Force for you.
Hey, leave me alone.
Yeah. The Holiday Inn Brigade.
Oh, dang. You... Now, I'm going to ask a dumb question.
Yes.
Okay, and my question's null and void. I just looked. It just dawned on me what was going on, and I'll not be an idiot by asking you that question. I thought we needed windows in the end of it, but you've got screens up there, so what you did makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to do? All right, my mind has dropped into neutral.
Dave,
Yep.
have you put one of the tier 2 optimizer out there with the heaters?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna make one. I think there's a tier 1 out there. Because I know we have another 8 use. Might as well use it.
Yeah, it's tier 1. So.
Okay, I'm gonna make a tier 2 and put. At least we'll have 2 fuses out there.
Yep.
I'll help a some.
Yep. We have terror tokens, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yep.
11,000 of them.
Okay.
I put fabric on an auto crafter so we can sell it.
Oh, we don't have enough power for that.
Oh, come on, Wreck of Power. Have some fun.
I was gonna add some more heaters, but I don't want to see what our power looks like. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we're good, I think.
Yeah, because I set up the second fusion reactor.
Oh, gotcha.
In all technicality, we could buy an energy fuse multiplier and put that out there with those.
Dave,
Yeah.
I just put fabric in that rocket.
Okie dokie. Hope you didn't put all our fabric in, because I'm going to need some soon.
Didn't put all of it in. Didn't get it out of the locker. Got it straight out of the auto crafter.
I think the locker's been empty for a while.
All right, I'll make sure the next lot goes to the locker. Because I knew it would be sitting here waiting on me. It's probably going to render your silk container null and void. Yeah, it's already empty.
Yeah, see, at some point I know we need silk for something.
Yeah, I can shut that auto crafter off now that we've plucked it.
I don't remember what I just used it for my game yesterday. Can't remember what I used it for.
Yeah, because I know in the other game on Prime, I'm always fighting with that fabric thing.
And I just
It's
turned
always
it off.
stu-
And
Okay.
we have 10 fabric, and it took up
Yep.
all the silk, but that'll give the silk a chance to catch up. We have some to sell, and we have some for our own needs.
Yep.
And I was going to do rockets, and I lost my mind. Two, three, four.
Look at that. Now it doesn't crash into the butterfly dome.
I think we can now make our own osmium rods. Woo!
Yep.
Johnny,
Yes.
the vine has grown.
Excellent. Well, you know, we only have, 16 odd minutes left. Seed spreader rockets and plant rockets are next. Let's do seed spreader rockets. I shouldn't have put those rocket engines up. I'm an idiot. Seed spreader. That's say that. Lerma, tree bark. I was just upstairs where the tree bark was at, but no. Did I get one? Absolutely not. Shaman, I don't know if you've seen, because of the way we have our butterfly domes, you can actually stand there and watch the rockets fly past the window. Didn't get any super alloy because I'm an idiot. Country lady and Dave, where are you? Well, there's Dave.
Yep.
I'm way out. You need me back at base?
No, I just wanted to show Shaman the rocket taking off through the window.
Did you want me to press the button on one?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to place it.
Okay.
But then I'll have to have the time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I want right there. Oh, and I missed. Dadjimmit. Come on, fly. I have Johnny, although one got stuck. And this might be a little better. Dave, you may proceed when ready.
Okay. Launching.
And there it goes. That's extremely neat. Well, no matter what, if anybody didn't see it, not just Shaman.
Ooh, I found a butterfly larva. I can pick it up.
Is it the one that you tried to pick up yesterday that was stuck?
Oh no, I got this one. This is a 1200 multiplier.
There it goes. I think the only one that doesn't have 5 up now is the plant spreader rocket. Oh, seed spreader needs 1 more. So does the plant rocket. And I'm going to have to... I think I can get those 2 up in 10 minutes. I should have pinned those while I was there. But no.
It's back.
I haven't used all the mutagen, but that's probably a limiting factor.
I can make mutagen.
Wow. And Doug, while that's true, the way it comes out now is actually right at the edge of it, and I'm not unhappy with it. So plant rocket needs tree bark and a fertilizer. And that's the last. Oh, I don't have a tree bark. Brains was dynamite.
Yeah, mutagen's easy to make, so it's. Don't worry on my
Alright.
part.
I put that butterfly larva in one of those domes. Only had 1 in it.
Yep.
You did good.
At 1200%. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay.
And once again, I still need to get another torch going. Whew.
Oh, our power is now perfectly fine. Yep.
But the way you said that,
I thought it was about to go.
yeah,
Yeah, we're good for a bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's with just 1 fuse.
Yeah. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I need a... Let me make sure I got the right thing.
you
My
ain't,
exoskeleton
you ain't old
is
enough to
picking up.
be asking now. What was it doing?
Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah, remember, I'm the old gentleman here.
You're not that much older than me.
Oh, 10 odd years. Hey, there's fusion cells. That might be tomorrow's job. Go back in the procedural wreck with fusion cells.
Yep.
That's yum. I'm making an exoskeleton because I'm having to swap my map and my pinning. I don't have
Yeah,
enough
get yourself
room.
up. Make sure you're tier 3 exoskeleton.
Yeah, I just got that.
Yeah, I don't have the map, so I need to make one.
Oh yeah, it's not much to make, I don't think.
Yeah, I just haven't slowed down long enough to even think about it. That's
And
make one.
tomorrow for me is going to be drones.
yeah, because we're
We're almost
extremely
there.
close, and
Yep,
that's
5 GTI away.
and
4.5
that's
GTI away.
5 of each terraformation rocket. And good morning, Wolf Cub.
Morning, Wolf Cub.
Yeah, we've got GPS rockets.
And we also got to start swapping out the tree spreaders.
Yeah, we've got some old ones out there, I'm sure. We're almost
Yep.
10% into fish.
Of which there's 2. How many? I think there's 2. Yeah, 2 1,200% tree seeds down here that are can go into those 2. So.
Yep, it's going to be worth doing.
Yep. And like I said, Johnny, take a look at the power. We're set for a while.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's with 1 energy fuse.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I should call in sick tomorrow so I can help you.
Oh, and then your boss would watch the stream, and you'd go into work on Tuesday, and he'd go, "What were you doing on Monday?" "I was in bed sick." "No, you wasn't," and then play the stream for you. That's my luck. I mean,
It's very tempting if I didn't have so much to do tomorrow.
all righty then. We have actually done wonderfully. I'm tickled. Dave, I'm kind of going to needle you just a little bit. You need a sign above this other door that says Command Center 2, number 2, since you're good for putting numbers on stuff.
Yep.
Okay. See, I've gotten my needling out of the way.
Actually, I know how to do it. I know what to do it. Here, give me a second. I gotta grab a magnesium.
See, we're using the magnesium.
Let's see. This is. I gotta check my compass. Okay.
My house. My house.
Oh, yeah. You're only a little warped, Dave.
No, if I was warped, I would have put him backwards.
My phone's being a butt again. Going to be playing Minecraft. I absolutely understand, Wolf Cub.
That's...
I'm glad you can't lock these doors.
Well, we could do like Game Edge and Myths, and somebody go inside and somebody else deconstruct the door, and you know. So you can't technically lock them, but you kind of can.
Yeah, but if you remove those doors, it would just give you the empty space because I didn't put the wall in before I put the door in.
Yeah. We wouldn't do that.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
In the 2 minutes we have left, lay off the syrup, Big Dave.
I think right here's a good spot for this one.
Amp's got everybody doing that to you now.
Yep.
I'm thoroughly convinced that these spacemen have something wrong with their right arm because everybody's walking around with a constructor in their hand. See them walking by and you got your right arm out. Yeah, only a little warped. life collector at 87. Oxygen fusion cells are right now. Drone station is at 45, so we've got about 2 GTI left. And then the Tier 4 exoskeleton is 86 and a half GTI. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Pulsar quartz can be unlocked at 175 GTI.
Yep. But notice the oxygen's moving again.
Yep.
That's because I put 2 tier 3 tree spreaders out there with those 2 seeds in them.
Sure.
I should have done it, but I was walking around, talking to people, drinking coffee, doing what I do best. Dave, you gave me new ideas, Doug is saying.
I'm sorry. No, Doug.
That'd be two observation decks. No.
Oh, he'll be rearranging our whole base.
Oh, my. Too funny. All right, folks. Tomorrow is update morning.
Yep.
If the update doesn't, takes longer to download than what I think, we might be a tiny bit late. But I plan on being in here at 6 o'clock trying to download the update, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'll be getting my normal time, so.
And Country Lady will be at work watching, going, I need to be there.
I know.
Darn
I
it.
will be. Working on spreadsheets.
Oh, fun. More fun. I don't know how to contain my fun meter. I'd like to thank everybody in chat for being here. I appreciate it. This is all to work toward the moon's update. So that's and the drone station comes online.
Yay!
Yep. And if I could dance like that in real life, it would mean I didn't have a bad back. But here we are. All right.
Oh, God, we need a fusion cell.
Why do we need a fusion cell?
The drone station, and we need pulsar quartz.
I don't know.
All right, then. Love you guys and girls. See ya. All right, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we'll be here. Okay, that's where we're going to leave it. Everybody say bye. I got to get my mouse back. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Where is my mouse? There it is. All right, you guys have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.